99.5 FM in Burpees and 99.1 FM in Demerara and Essequibo.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
A pleasant good morning to you and welcome to your morning newscast right here on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. I am Joshua Van Slykeman. Thank you for joining us and let's get to the news in details. A major capital project requires a feasibility study according to API economists. Since assuming responsibility for overseeing the oil sector, Vice President Dr. Bharath Jagdeo has been at the forefront of championing the need for major initiatives such as the Gas Ashore project, noting specifically that it would bring cheap electricity for all. But his commentary over the past few months about reduced electricity costs have failed to mask the need for government to answer the most crucial question at hand: is the Gas Ashore project feasible? In spite of growing criticism, Jagdeo has been adamant that a feasibility study is not necessary. Therefore, the country should not move ahead with environmental studies. However, several concerned Guyanese have challenged Jagdeo's approach, saying that no major capital project in the world, particularly those that are run by transparent and accountable governments, is pursued without a feasibility study. In agreement with the need for such a fundamental step to be taken for the Gas Ashore is Chief Economist attached to the American Petroleum Institute API, Dr. Dean Foreman. We tell you that Canadian oil exploration company CGX Inc. on Friday announced that it has secured a $19 million loan from its joint venture partner offshore Guyana. The loan, according to the partner, is meant to finance CGX shares of costs related to the development of its Corentyne, Demerara and Berbice oil blocks, its Berbice Deepwater Port project, and other budgeted spendings for the year. The agreement with Frontiera dictates that the loan to CGX will be available for a drawdown in tranches on a non-revolving basis until October 31, 2020, or the date on which CGX enters, or its substandards enters, that should be its subsidiaries enters, into a binding transaction that provides funds to repay the amounts outstanding under the loan. We tell you now that ranks from the Criminal Investigation Department has been dispatched to Lethem Region 9 to conduct investigation into last Thursday's incident between a Lethem businessman and Ransom Kanu. One rank involved in the incident was arrested by police yesterday and is presently in custody, assisting with necessary investigations. The Guyana Police Force detailed in a statement released yesterday that the dispatched CID ranks are part of the Major Crimes Unit and will be investigating reports it received about the incident, which took place during a joint operation between Kanu and GRA at Tabachinga, Lethem. Crime Chief Wendell Blanham further highlighted that the incident relates specifically to the alleged assault of the businessman by one of the Kanu ranks. According to Kanu head James Singh, the rank was arrested yesterday and is being held without bail in Lethem on allegations of assault and discharging a loaded firearm. You're listening to your main newscast right here on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. We will return after the break. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us right here on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. The body of an unidentified man was found yesterday at CI Seashore, West Coast, Demerara. According to a police report, an unknown caller contacted officers after noticing the body at around 6 hours 30. The partially decomposed body was described as a male in his late 40s of mixed descent. The body, yet to be identified, was taken to the Ezekiel Funeral Home at Best Village, West Coast, Demerara, while further investigations are ongoing. Two thieves were caught yesterday in the early morning hours after they broke into a property in Craig Street, Camerville, Georgetown. Neighbors who were alerted by strange noises coming from the property next door, a house belonging to a family that resides overseas, summoned the police and the duo was caught red-handed. This is confirmed by Commander of Police Division Region 4A, Simon McBean. A damning report recently released by the Center for Global Development, CGD, is calling for the disclosure of all debit contracts as public debt should be public. The report assessed 100 contracts between Chinese state-owned entities and government borrowers in 24 developing countries in Africa, Asia, Eastern Europe, Latin America. The report first outlined that China is the world's largest official creditor, but the world often lacks basic facts about the terms and conditions of its lending. According to the report, that is because very few contracts between Chinese leaders and their government borrowers have ever been published or studied. It was also asserted that the report is first systematic analysis of the legal terms of China's foreign lending. Based on these analysis of the contract, it was highlighted in the report that Chinese contractors usually contain unusual confidentiality clauses, barring their borrowers from revealing the terms of even the existence of the debt. It is now 10 hours 7. We turn our attention to your COVID-19 updates. The Ministry of Health yesterday reported an 81-year-old woman from Region 4 as Guyana's latest COVID-19 fatality. Her death has since been recorded as Guyana's 268th COVID-19 fatality. The ministry also reported 120 new infections yesterday, which shows the total number of confirmed cases increased to 11,762. 13 patients are in the COVID-19 intensive care unit, another 21 in institutional quarantine, 75 in institutional isolation, and 1,244 in home isolation. Additionally, a total of 10,161 persons have recovered to date, with 100 new recoveries recorded yesterday. And with that, we've come to the end of your main newscast right here on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Let's remind you that you can get the full details of these stories and much more by picking up a copy of the Kaieteur News at a newsstand near you, or head across to our website at kaieteurnewsonline.com. I am Joshua Van Sleckman on behalf of the news and the technical team, thanking you for joining us, encouraging you to practice social distancing, to wear your face mask, and practice good hand hygiene. Encouraging you to join us at 11 hours this morning for a rebroadcast of the Glenn Lal Show. Have a great remainder of your Sunday morning.
And that's the news of the moment. Remember to get the full details of these stories, pick up a copy of the Kaieteur News. And don't forget, you can catch us on the MyTuner app as well as the Radio Garden app. You can also keep up to date by liking our Facebook page at Kaieteur Radio and subscribing to our YouTube channel, Kaieteur Radio Livestream. Oh, also catch our stream at www.kaieteurnewsonline.com/radio.